In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello! We are live.
Hi. Hello.
I will start tweeting and all of that good stuff.
Sounds good. Thank you, Barry.
Get on Twitter, you saucy bitch.
That's Mr. Saucy Bitch to you.
So anyway, like I was saying, I shot him in the liver. Told him if
We
he
don't
ever
talk about crimes on stream.
No. Keep going. Keep going.
told him if he ever touched my chicken nugget again.
Are we going to cover in this stream your very interesting interactions with ghosts?
I don't think we have time for that.
We've lost someone.
Who?
Somebody. It was 20. 20. Where have you gone?
20.
20.
Steven. Hello.
Testing?
Hi.
Hi, 20.
Hello?
I
You're-
internet
go.
just did a blip.
Oh, no.
It's all good.
I am
Get
now
your ass
known
back here.
in Discord as Mr. Saucy Bitch. Thank you.
Thank you. That's Dr. Mr. Saucy Bitch. No.
All right,
Mr.
I will. I
Professor
will.
Saucy Bitch.
I will update this.
Please, just call me bitch.
Saucy
bitch
was my
is
father. Oh my god.
All right, so recaps. What are we doing?
Yes. Who would like to recap the last session for us?
I can.
Sure. You never do it alone. Go ahead.
Oh, I know. I feel like I really need to start contributing.
Mhm.
So last session, there was a very long recap, a recap, if you will,
Knew that was coming.
of everything that we'd done so far. We introduced ourselves to the audience. We talked about some of our feelings and things, and a bit about our past, and then eventually we actually played the game and did some stuff. And by some stuff, I mean there were some dreams, one where Emmy was not small Emmy, but a people-shaped Emmy, and there was a boy and a girl, and they were at a festival, and there was a stag with the flowers and stuff, and then, oh, who else had dreams? Oh, Gaius had a dream, and it was very nice. His father was there, and they were riding, and he was talking about how proud he is, and if he ever needed help, that he should just talk to him. And then, Holly had a dream, that she may have made some questionable decisions in regards to, strangling and Mars. And then Mars had a lovely little dream about, about Holly, and herself, and, Holly, I think, stealing the soul from Pseudo. That was interesting. And then everybody woke up. Holly was concerned, so she came back to the stag which Mars drew. Listen, she tried, okay? Stags don't look like that where she's from. So, Holly came over. She was very concerned. There was a lot of dancing around the point. Mars definitely did not dance around the fact that she had any dreams or anything like that. And eventually it was time to actually get up, and we went to the tavern for breakfast because Mars ended up smacking most of breakfast into Gaius's face. And so we went there, and then we met someone that apparently Emmy knows, but he doesn't remember her, but he also doesn't remember a lot, and he thinks his name is 27, but 20 for short. 20 for short. Though Mars isn't really following all that well. And he looks like a Goliath, but like with strips of like bioluminescence along his head and such, and he has giant manta ray flaps, and it's very odd. And apparently he has an alchemist jug that he only uses to make mayonnaise.
That sounds like fun.
I'm sorry, what do you mean only uses? I believe that's its purpose.
No,
Is that not the
that's
purpose of an
Yeah.
alchemy jug?
moving on with our
bones and I gave it to-
lives. Moving on. So yeah, we were just trying to hash some things out, and I believe Holly and Black Cat John Brown ended up getting a little distracted with some extremely deep talks about personal identity and the like. So now we're still ordering breakfast.
That sounds about on par for this
Emmy,
group.
Emmy has tats.
Oh, Emmy has a tattoo on the inside of one of her legs, and it says 13.
She does indeed.
Mayonnaise is not an instrument.
She uses it. She uses it to fill the whole of the backstory of her life.
Look, man. Get good at rolling or having.
They
a
weren't my
roll, okay?
rules. They weren't my rules.
That sounds like a personal issue then. This is what happens when you give the DM full control of creating your backstory. You just suck.
I should have killed your father sooner.
You know what?
Okay. Squeeze, stop it. Squeeze, don't do this.
No.
Katia and me staring at each other from across the table.
You keep forgetting that she has control over 2 of your characters.
I believe that's one more than he has at this point.
Uh-huh.
All
That's
right.
all Shala.
Yeah, but Shala's not my character.
Oh, well
Don't
then.
care
I
about
guess-
her as much.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well then, I guess that's clear license.
No, but that's what the point here was. Was that it was their characters.
Anyways.
Ah, yes. Okay. Thank you, Alora. You guys should all still possibly, unless a lot of you used it, have your inspiration.
I now have mine.
Excellent. All right. Yes. So as we had left off, JB and Holly had just finished having a another therapy session. You guys are
With JB as the therapist, which is very much a weird feeling to them.
I bet, yeah. Emmy is still having an existential crisis on the table. I believe the exact terms were, "I cleaned there."
How did I not know?
And Gaius is nomming over in the corner by himself. So, who wants to kick things off?
Yeah, who would like to take the reins, so to speak?
Really, 20, if you'd like something else to eat, maybe some pancakes that don't involve mayonnaise, we could get you some. I would be more than happy to pay for it.
Well, if you're gonna pay for it, then sure, why not?
Excellent. Okay. Emmy, would you like something?
She looks at you, and in your mind you hear a scalpel.
That I don't think they serve those there, and also you can't eat those. So what would you like to eat?
There's another long pause.
Scalpel.
Meat and fruit, please.
No cream?
If they have it. Like very
Okay.
sulkily.
Yeah, and she's just like gives the okay, and she reaches down and gives her a little smooch on the top of the head. I'll be right back. And she will go order the food. Oh, how much?
I think I had given you guys a cost last time. I believe it was just a few silver.
She'll put down a gold. And this is for food for her as well.
Emmy will turn to 27, sit up, and in your mind, 27, you hear, I do know you. You may not remember it, but you and I were both in some form of experiment by some people.
Oh, I thought it was just one.
Just one what?
Well, my friend said that I probably got these put on me by somebody. They didn't say who it was, and they didn't know where they were, but they said it was probably a person.
Yes, of some kind.
Anyway, I need to find him and kill him.
How loud was that?
Normal talking volume.
I don't disagree, though I would much rather make them turn me back.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Do you think they can do that?
I severely hope so.
Because, I mean, it's nice and all, but they get in the way a lot.
And, Emmy will turn their head to Mars. My memories of them was that they were always a little strange, but kind, trustworthy. I suggest he travels with us. He may know about my past.
As she's like over at the counter trying to balance plates. Oh, oh, all right. Just one second. We can just, just like carefully like tries to nestle one plate in between the two and then pauses and is just like, I'll just make 2 trips.
Mhm.
And she sets down 20s and Emmy's plates down in front of them. Oh, 1 second. Runs back to the counter, grabs hers, and then runs back and sits down. All right, sorry. So should we not have this conversation with I mean, I know that everyone's kind of scattered at the moment, but it seems like kind of a group decision.
Emmy nods.
Mhm.
I completely agree. Simply sharing my opinion.
Oh, yes, no, of course. She kind of like pauses and like looks over 20s. Just kind of like everything. How long have you been traveling by yourself? Are you by yourself? Do you have a wait? Do, uh, are you traveling alone?
I, I was alone, but then some Goliaths found me and they let me stay with them. But
Mhm.
they weren't really going where I was looking for to go because there's 2 people that I need to kill. So I left them and started looking on my own. So
Oh,
about like it was last winter when I was alone,
Hmm.
I think. And then I
I
met them and then I left like when it got hot again.
I see. Glances briefly at Evie back at 20. So you are now traveling on your own, correct?
That's right.
And who are you looking to end?
It's the person that put these on me, and he points to his flaps and this glowy stuff on my head. And one other person who is apparently very small and hurts people from the inside.
Very small.
Emmy sits down and like cocks her head in concentration.
And do you know what they look like? What their names are? Do you know what they look like?
I don't know what they look like, but I know that they're really, really small.
Squints. And do you have a name for either of these people?
I've been told it's a disease.
A disease?
A disease.
A disease.
Yeah.
I'm
Emmy shares a look
sorry.
with Mars.
Yeah, she like glances over back at 20. So you're trying to fight a disease.
Yeah. I'm gonna find it and kill it.
That's like slowly shaking her head. That it doesn't exactly work like that. A disease isn't something that you can fight with the sword or fists. It requires medicine or magic.
How can I learn this? How do you know so much about it?
Well, I don't know about this specific disease. There are lots of diseases that exist in the world. Some are even created and manufactured by wizards or scientists and such.
How
Or
do I know which one it was then?
you would have to figure out what the symptoms were. Maybe, uh, what, do you know what happens when you get it?
Well, it makes you go to sleep for a long time, and when you do wake up, your words kind of don't make much sense, and you you get scared of things that you shouldn't normally be scared of, and then you start to bleed a lot, and then you stop living.
Blinks, nods slowly. All right.
The way they told it to me was that these tiny little things get inside you, and then they start hurting you from the inside.
Can I roll a medicine check?
Go for it.
Would I really know much about germs or?
As a fennec with a bunch of other animals in their head who can't access the humanoid side of them,
Uh-huh.
you don't know shit.
Yeah, alright. So Emmy just stays quiet and observes.
Seems like the way to fix this disease is to rub dirt in your wounds. That's exactly what you need to do.
Would that will get rid of them? Well, why didn't they do that?
No, that was out of character. Sorry,
Oh,
trying to make a.
oh, I see.
Do you know where this is supposed to be from? She kind of like starts rummaging through her bag and will pull out a map of the area and like kind of spread it out next to the plates. This is where we are. It's Choron or Chorin. Do you remember where you came from, or is it in a different country from this one?
It was pretty far from here. A big city. It was called fuck. I don't know what it was called.
Mars will start listing off every city she's passed through at this point. And I guess I'll roll a memory to see how well she does. So it was a 16.
Yeah, your path, Mars, that took
That's just kind of like all along.
yeah, pretty much from about there. I mean, you've got a fair amount of like towns that you passed by. A couple of what were probably major cities.
Mm-hmm. So she'll try and give him a couple of the like as many of the major cities as she can remember to try and like see if any of them catches memory. Does he recognize?
Do I recognize it?
From the path that Mars took, you don't hear it now.
Okay. Oh, all right. Okay, maybe that's a good thing. Okay. Well, if you should remember the name, then please let us know. Um,
Oh,
yes.
something like that. Let me try and. No, I really can't remember.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yes, Holly.
You said those symptoms, like you said you started feeling really sick to your stomach.
No, it wasn't me. It was my dad.
Oh, your dad. And then he was getting scared of things. Were those things there or were they not real? Were they like hallucinations?
No, like I would bring him a glass of water and he'd be terrified of it.
Of the water, or that you put something in the water?
I think it was just the glass. Or maybe it was the water. And then another time I was reading to him a book. Well, I was telling him what the pictures were. And he got afraid of the book too.
Okay. Holly will look over at Mars and look back to 20. And you said the final stage. You you said something about blood.
Yeah, it just like sort of started coming out of everywhere.
And once it started coming out, I assume people die relatively quickly afterwards.
It was pretty quick, yeah.
20. 20. Was he? Did he feel like he was being watched?
And he looks like he's thinking really hard. He did say something like that. He did seem like he was really worried that someone was watching after him, and or something like that. Yeah.
That someone was looking after him, or
Or
someone
look,
was watching?
watching him, not looking. I was looking after him,
Yeah.
and yeah. but he kept thinking that there was somebody there looking at him, and there wasn't anyone there, obviously, otherwise I'd have seen him.
Well, I will write down these symptoms, and I do a lot of reading and stuff, so if I hear of anything similar, I will be sure to let you know.
Oh, well, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. What was your name again?
Oh, Holly.
Hi, Holly.
It's nice to meet you, 20.
It's nice to meet you too.
Can I get anybody refill and drinks? Coffee? You all good?
I'm fine, thank you. Gaius, why don't you come and eat with us?
Huh?
She like starts to shout and then just like waves him over, just like come here.
Okay. He picks up his plate and his drink and heads over. Sits with the rest of the group. On the other side of the table from 20. Goes back to eating his steak and eggs.
Hello, and he does a little wave.
Hi.
What's your name? Are you friends with these? I take it.
Yeah. My name is Gaius.
Nice to meet you, Gaius. I'm 20.
Okay. Before you ask, no, I don't want any mayonnaise. It's fine. That's all for you. I'm perfectly happy.
You don't like it? I mean, I wasn't gonna anyway because it's man, but you know.
Huh. No, I'm not a huge fan. It's okay though. I'm glad you like it. You can have all the mayonnaise that I would get. How's that sound?
I mean, if that's fine with me.
Okay. Cool. So what's with the fucking flaps, man?
Gaius, you can't just ask why people have flaps. Aaron.
Okay.
Well, I don't really know why I have them, but he stands up and kind of wiggles the flaps a little bit. You know, they're just sort of there. They help me sometimes when I fall.
Huh. Interesting. So you can kind of sort of semi-fly? Ish?
I believe they call it gliding.
Oh. That's cool.
It's scary.
It's scary.
Yeah, like when you're up really high and falling, it's scary.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, especially if you weren't able to fly. Yeah, I get that. So... he's gonna look around to the rest of the group. Is he coming with us?
According to Emmy, who I'm guessing is currently eating,
She's got like cream on her snout, but she's looking at Gaius.
yeah. She knows him from before, and they are both, it seems, missing parts of their memory. He doesn't have any traveling companions as of now.
Oh. Cool. And yeah, I totally sympathize with the missing memory things. Sometimes I don't remember some things that happened a few days ago. Who knows? I black out a lot. Maybe I should stop drinking.
Yeah, Mars just like stares at him like, wait, what?
Yeah, you know, sometimes I wake up and like 2 or 3 days have passed. He's gonna shrug. Go back to eating his steak.
In
Were
your
you
mind,
drinking before that?
Sometimes.
in your mind, you hear Do you notice any extra bits on you when you wake up?
No. No, I don't notice any extra bits on me when I wake up, thank you.
Oh, no, I think she's referring to the tattoo that she doesn't remember getting.
Oh,
Emmy shakes her head and looks back at Gaius.
Hmm.
No. But we have two people at this table that have suffered memory loss and severe alteration to who they once were.
Oh. No, I've always been like this. Really. Like ever since I can remember when I was a kid.
Emmy nods. Good. She just continues to stare at you.
Hmm.
Emmy.
Yes.
It's like you're tickling my brain with your voice.
Oh my god. In your mind you hear, that is unpleasant sounding. Please don't say that again.
Shit.
She doesn't like the thought that she's tickling people's brains.
Stop that.
His smile fades.
Amy's such a dick. Did you have a question, 20?
No, I've never had someone talk in my head like that. I wanted to have it again.
Ah, I see. Well, you can always talk to me and I will respond.
So we're gonna find Mr. Changes People or Mrs. Changes People or whatever it is that does this to us. Yeah, and then fix it.
I hope so. I was hoping you'd have some memory as to who they were, or where they were. I don't remember who I even was before this. Do you have no memory of me?
I mean, I've seen little foxes before, but none of them that have talked to me in my head.
I see. Emmy will just stare at him for a bit and then say, so you do at least remember your childhood, where you come from, what you were like before they changed you.
I was in an orphanage for a while, and then my dad came in and got me and was like, I'm your dad now, and I'm gonna teach you how to be a wizard. And he tried really hard, but I couldn't get the words right. It
Emmy
was a
just nods.
big city, and there were lots of people and walls and buildings and a big forest.
Emmy nods. Well then, at least the damage wasn't as extensive with you. Perhaps you'll be able to remember more in time.
I know that it was in an area called Asmos.
Emmy would look to Mars.
Yep,
She
Mars
doesn't know anything about this
immediately
world.
just like starts rummaging through her maps and like,
Oh. Oh no. Is that where your father fell ill?
It was, yeah. It's also where I woke up with these changes, and I had to make my way from there to where I'm not really sure where I am now.
She will point where Asmos is on the map. Asmos is here. You are here.
Oh wow, it's not as far as I thought.
That you,
Okay.
she looks him dead in the eye and says, "From here to here is what? That was like a 2-week journey
2 week from Botlum
from
to
Botlum to
a
2
little
or
under
3
2
weeks. Yeah. From here to here was a whole 2 weeks.
Oh, I see. So it just looks a lot smaller than it is.
This is not to scale, no." Just like, what?
Mars, in your mind, you would hear that would make sense. I was alone for a long time before I met you.
That's probably, I would say, 12 weeks at least, and that's with constant travel.
I ran a lot.
Oh, no, well, I mean, yes, you too, but I was saying that to 20. Anyways, yes. And she, like, gives Emmy, like, a little scritch on the head. All of this is very disconcerting. Right. And she kind of shakes her head and rolls up the map. Oh, there are still things that we need to finish here, though. And kind of looks at everyone else. There's the manor out in the swamp, and then there's also. I know that Ria went out to investigate what was happening with people needing to be evacuated, but that it seems rather important, and maybe we can lend a hand with that.
Emmy will just nod, and then in your mind, Mars, you would hear, I am in no rush. We will go where we are needed. We'll find our way there eventually.
Right.
And she'll, like, stretch and shake some cream off her snout and say, as always, I follow the pack.
You should go to Target. This town is very small, correct? We've already established that they probably don't have like an apothecary or anything like that.
Yeah, most likely.
Fuck, okay. Does this inn, tavern, whatever, sell rations or anything like that?
You could probably get a few.
Okay. Like, at least 4 or 5 would be preferable.
Yes.
Perfect. Awesome. It's 5 silver per, or
5 per, yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So like 2 gold.
Cool. So she will grab that before we head out. Is there anything else anyone needed to, I suppose did you want to come with us? Right, we were supposed to discuss this. Emmy would like 20 to come with us.
Oh, I thought that was already decided. Yeah, sure. I don't mind. They know Emmy. That's fine.
Holly, Black Cat, John Brown.
Chris, you're muted.
Yup.
Oh no.
Normally, I would say the more the better, or the merrier. But, well, I don't know. Maybe you should hear all the details first. We are investigating. I don't know. Holly looks to Mars and says, "How would you describe Aldern?"
We're investigating a man who is dead but is not, and a house full of ghosts. Do you know what those are?
Oh, the spooky ghosts, I know what those are.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of those, and also ghouls, which is something that is undead and needs to be put dead again. Well, dead properly. Some of them don't actually die properly. Well, they technically do need to die from the fever that. Anyways, she just puts up her hands, just like, nope, I need to stop.
Yeah, Holly looks right at her like, "Wait,
Yep.
You need me to come with you and help punch the ghosts and the ghouls. I can do that.
We don't want to punch the ghosts. The ghosts have been through enough. She shakes her head, just like, no, no, no. The ghouls, on the other hand, are extremely dangerous, and we need to take care of them. I'm pretty sure those are what have been causing. Well, there are 2 murders that happened recently, and I'm pretty sure at least one of those ghouls, if not the main ghoul, is the cause of it. Regardless, it is dangerous. It is very dangerous, and you should know this before you come with us.
Oh no, it's okay. As long as they're not small, I don't mind.
Okay. And does he have any visible weapons on him or anything like that?
There is a great sword just leaning
Oh,
up
there's
against
just a
his
fuck off
chair.
great sword. Got it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
She kind of like starts to say something and then looks over it and just kind of nods like, "All right, that should work. Yes." How much do you know any magic?
No, I tried really hard and I wanted to, but I can't get the knack of it. Maybe one of you can teach me. I mean, my dad was pretty good. He knew lots of fancy words and stuff, but he couldn't get me to do any of them spells.
I mean, I could maybe try and teach you a few songs. If nothing else, you would learn some interesting songs.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Okay. Is everyone finished with breakfast then?
Oh
Black
right,
cat
those
on brown?
pancakes. Oh, them ones there.
Yes, these are yours.
And did he go with mayonnaise?
No.
Okay.
Like everything.
Listen, if he wants to put, he wants to, he wants.
Mars just puts up a hand, just like, stop. We're expanding his horizons.
Condiment
You'll-
blocking the guy.
Tentatively try one. Oh my god, this is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get some more?
Absolutely. Everyone, let's finish breakfast and oh wait, no, Black Cat John Brown, you still haven't said anything.
Oh, they ducked their head. I have no objection.
Oh, hello, by the way. I'm 20, and I guess you're Black Cat John Brown.
You can just call them JB, but not BJ.
J,
No,
JB, okay.
we've
hello.
made enough jokes in the Discord about that. Thank you. Thank you. We've already done that.
But yes, you can just call them JB. And yes, let's finish up breakfast and then we can head out. And on the way back into the swamp, if there isn't anything else we need to do, I suppose Holly can teach you some songs.
I mean, it'll be fun. Something to do while we walk.
Oh, it sounds like
yeah, we
fun.
should probably catch up with Rhea.
That might be a really good idea.
Everyone takes
Uh.
3d10 psychic damage.
Uh,
There is no save.
Shit.
Oh crap! I'm gonna be reeling from it.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Alright.
Thanks.
Squee, I'm gonna need you to reel it back a little.
Whee!
God.
Hey Siri, how do you mute other people?
Yeah.
We really need to stop this.
Damn it. Anyways.
People see what I have to put up with.
Alright.
You start one pun.
Puns
It's all
galore.
downhill from there. So yeah, as many pancakes as he wants, Mars will get him some more. And is there anything else that we wanted to do before we head out? Because there is no apothecary, or potion place, or whatever. There's at least a general store, right?
That's a bold assumption, yes.
Okay.
Yes, Emmy still had to do something that she wanted to do alone, but you convinced her not to. So she needs to still go somewhere away from people.
Yeah.
Right, yes. So we can do that once everyone's filled up on pancakes.
I finished my steak.
And steak and eggs, because some people are fancy.
He was wearing his pancakes, thank you, Mars.
Yeah. He wasn't in the mood for more pancakes.
I'm sorry.
Are you?
Yes.
No, she's not, Papa.
Papa!
Anyways. So, you guys finish up your breakfast. Emmy, you are leading the troublemakers off somewhere away from the town.
Yeah. Emmy looks hesitantly and she'll find some space and then tell everyone to back away and then do the whole like a little further. And then she'll look right at Mars and in her mind say, I have no idea if this will work. But do not be alarmed.
Just be careful.
And she will wild shape into bear
Are
and
we in the fucking tavern still, or did we
no,
you guys
we
went out.
absolutely
I was
weren't.
like, at the table, Emmy.
No, I went into great detail about getting away from people outside and asking you guys to back up as well. And Bear sits down, waves a paw at everyone, and then the paw shrinks. And then the back legs shrink and Bear falls over. And then the head shrinks, but the back legs grow large again. And then this continues, Bear changing sizes of different parts of them to where they have like a small body but a huge head, or a small head and small back legs but huge front legs. And Mars and your mind is here. Oh, don't worry, it's fine. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. Oh no.
God, what's happening?
Not being a druid yourself, you're not 100%. You don't think that she's dying, so that's good. But you don't think that misshapen parts are supposed to be part of this?
Are you sure you got it right? Do you need help?
Oh, you're so sweet. No, I'm whoa, fine. After about a good 20 minutes or so, Bear has shrunk down to medium size. And they stand up on like unshaky legs, take a few steps, sit down, and in your mind, Mars, I guess it would be. Ooh, that worked well. I was really worried because last time I came out, I was blocking a lot of things and making it really hard for people, and I was really big, so I thought I'd try and make myself smaller, and Emmy liked the idea, so I did it. And his head grows. He doesn't seem to have noticed.
Mars like starts to clap and then pauses when the head goes big, and then slowly just starts like, good job. Are we allowed to approach?
Oh, yes, I think I've got it now.
Okay. And she looks over to see like what 27's like reaction is.
He's looking like in awe, and like, can I go up to it and can I go up to it? Kind of look.
Yes, you can. Just be polite.
He runs over to the bear and sits down. Wow, that was amazing. How did you do that?
In your mind, oh, hello, Twinny. I'm Bear.
I thought you was Emmy.
Oh, I am.
Emmy Bear?
He seems to be considering that, I suppose. Kind
Hello,
of.
Emmy Bear. Can I touch you? You look so furry.
Oh, yes, please.
You just give pets to Emmy Bear.
Oh, you give pets and the limb grows big.
Oh, wow. Whoa, you got big again.
Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's hard to control.
Oh, I understand that. It can be sometimes.
And out of character, this is Emmy learning to wild shape into medium size.
Amazing.
It's gonna take a little work.
If it lasts more than 8 hours, it's a medical professional.
If it lasts more than 8 hours, I'm a level 16 druid.
So, please seek a medical professional. There you have it. Bear has decent control over their proportions.
I will drop the wild shape because Emmy understands that a shifting bear walking through the street might cause issues.
Nonsense.
So
Okay.
she drops wild shape in front of 20 and looks up at him. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Oh, what do you mean? That was amazing. How did you do that?
A gift left to me by those who did this to us.
And you can just do it any time. You can turn into a bear.
I can turn into all kinds of animals.
Wow, really? And you're
Yes.
not happy about this? I think that's amazing.
Emmy pauses. I am not hostile to the idea of it. But I think I was many creatures shoved into one body, and I think I have lost everything of who I was, whatever friends or family I may have had. So while I have learned to accept what I am, I still harbor great anger for those who did this to me.
I understand that. I'm sorry you lost him all. Do you think that he can give you it back if we find him?
Sorry, my headset shut off. What was the last thing you said?
So do you think he can give it you back if we find him?
I don't know. I'm not even sure there is something to give back. Though I have been having strange dreams. And she seems to perk up at that. And, well, I guess since you're sitting right there, have you ever seen a banner with a stag on it, with a flower growing between its antlers?
Hmm.
It sounds familiar.
You know what? That does sound familiar, but I can't quite.
You know it was somewhere on the path of the multitude of locations that you traveled through finding Adizies.
I saw it somewhere, you know, on the way from Asmus to here when I was looking for a disease.
Emmy nods. And understanding that's probably the extent of it. We'll begin walking over to Holly or Gaius. Let's go Gaius, and jump up onto Gaius's shoulder. Gaius,
Yes.
have you ever seen a banner, green with a stag on it and a flower growing between its antlers?
Oh, maybe.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
buddy.
As much as I would love to say suffer, let me find this for you, Squee.
Hey,
I have a
some
plus
low
7.
portent rolls I could use.
Wait, no, please don't.
No, I'm kidding.
This is
You
the
actually
second
rolled a five.
time.
I am staring at you, and I am judging you.
Cat, please stop playing with the strings. Please stop playing with the strings. Fuck.
Guys, as you think about it, that does kind of sound familiar. There was a town, you're pretty sure fairly close to the city that you came from. You know, is down here in Joris.
Oh, near my castle?
A while away, probably maybe a month's travel out, but you were aware of it.
Yeah.
That every year this town would hold a festival in which they draped blue-green banners, which held a stag with a large flower blooming between its antlers everywhere around the town.
Mhm.
And it was known as the Festival of Nights. It
Knights with a
was
K or no?
no.
Okay.
It was a yearly celebration that occurs the day that marks the start of the 4 nights of revival.
Hmm.
The nights mark when a terrible battle was ended in the area of the town, supposedly by a mysterious helmed rider on a giant stag who ran into the fray multiple times over 4 nights.
Hmm.
They eventually won the battle, but the rider was gravely injured and died in what is now the town center, and its stag companion, in mourning, made its way towards the rider's body. As the people watched on amazed, a giant flower bloomed between its antlers as the stag lowered its head, and the flower fell atop the rider. And the rider's body faded, and the flower's petals flew away into the wind, and in their place was a sapling. And the stag eventually slowly retreated to the woods and disappeared. And the sapling grew into the great tree that now resides in the square of the town today. The holiday is celebrated as a thank you to the rider and their stag, for without them, there's doubt that the town would exist today.
That's cool. I tell Emmy that. Would it be safe to say that Gaius could have visited one time when he was younger?
Like,
Yeah. And that's how he knows. He probably went to the town while it was having its fair one time.
I need to leave the town for you at the moment.
Emmy's eyes study Gaius for a long time, and then you hear in your mind, that may be where I was from. I had a dream. I was at a festival, like what you describe, with a child and a woman. I think they were my memories.
Oh. Well, that's cool. So you were with the woman like around their neck and everything.
No. I was like you, walking on 2 legs. A human, I think.
Huh.
When we first met, I was in the shape of a human, yes?
Right. Right. Okay. I
think
kind of
that
remember
may have
this.
that may have been who I was. Gaius,
Hmm?
I do not like to ask things of others. I am here to protect you all and to follow you. But I must ask, when we are done, can you take me there?
Sure.
I have to know.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Thank you.
No problem.
And Gaius, you would know that the name of the town is Stratham.
Stratham. Interesting. And interestingly enough, that town is in the same-ish area as my castle and also Mars's Island and also 20's laboratory.
Sounds fake, but okay.
Also Ria's castle. Yeah, sounds real
Coincidence.
fake.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'll go ahead and mark that area on the map for you.
Cool. Oh, it's that X?
Mhm.
Cool. So shall we go and meet up with Rhea?
Like there. There we go.
Sure. Mars, you wanted to stop by the general store?
I mean, I doubt they would have anything that we might need unless. Well, Black Cat John Brown did a bunch of reading last night, right? On like ghouls and ghosts and shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
would there be anything that we would be able to get at a general store, like salt or something that would help?
Mm-hmm. Or cold iron. Stuff like that. Whatever it's called.
You know,
Let me check that for you.
Oh yeah, do they have javelins?
well, you say that, but I remember this one time I read this story, and I mean, they weren't ghouls, but like, they were bad guys that you could kill with long wooden stakes, and you could like throw water on them that had been blessed. I wonder if that would help.
Maybe.
Talking about your fairy. Get out of here.
Wonder if there's a religious place we could have the priest bless our canteens or something.
Not a paladin.
Those Ferratu. It was a romance novel.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Mm.
I see nothing specifically that would help against a ghoul.
Okay, but javelins though. Are there javelins?
Or pick high or low and roll me a d100.
Let's go with high.
Also, Holly.
Honey.
Go ahead.
Holly was interested in acquiring a waterproof bag.
Ah, that does sound like a very interesting thing to get. Because we seem to be going underwater quite a bit.
And she has some lovely soaps.
Mm-hmm.
All sorts of wonderful scents.
Mm-hmm. That aren't that great when combined.
Yeah.
There's also all of the books and papers.
Probably
few things.
Probably not any waterproof bags, but you might be able to get like some beeswax or something and do it
Mhm.
yourself.
There's no Ziploc bags in this area? God.
This little podink town. No, I'm
Right?
sorry.
Fuck.
Even like some stomachs from an animal I can just tie it up in. No? Okay.
Disgusting.
It's waterproof.
Just for that, rocks.
I mean, you're right, though. But.
You're right, but doesn't mean you should say it.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. GB, should I was curious. You had that bag of holding. You could put a lot of stuff in there, right?
Yes.
And it won't get wet in there even if we go into water.
Not to my knowledge.
Somebody gave me these really lovely books, and I don't want to get them ruined.
They just sort of pull the bag out and open it up.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I if it's cool, can I toss mine in there too?
They nod.
Thank you.
I'm guessing you wouldn't mind being the mobile library then.
Oh, you see them you see their eyes like light up. No, no. I wouldn't mind.
So Mars will start pulling out the books from her bag because every time she gets wet, well, she doesn't get wet very often, but she'll have to press to digitate them. But now she's just like, yes, this is perfect. And so she will start depositing a bunch of books. There's 1, 2, 3, 4,
Black Cat, you hear in your mind,
5,
I
6,
have no books to
7,
give you, Black Cat John Brown, but I will look for some.
9. She has 9 books, her journal, and also the signed pamphlet.
I'm gonna fill this motherfucker up with books. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you right. Journals. They should go in there too. Well, let's put Nualia's and Pseudo's in there. Pulls out like a bag of soaps, and she's like, "Well, would you mind if I stored a couple long term?
They shake their head.
Thank you." So she'll store 5 of them in there.
Thank you, Miss Emmy.
Emmy nods.
All right. Okay. Wait. We had a plan. What were we doing? Right, we're going to go see Rhea. Yes? Is that what we were?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, right. Okay.
And now, if we were to walk into a swamp, it would be no big deal. We hope.
Yay!
That was the moment he knew.
I
Default
can
dog.
turn into an alligator, so
I'll just fly
Yeah.
and ferry people
Waterproof
over.
alligator skin.
Let me run. Holly's looking to make some new boots.
Uh-oh.
I mean, look, I don't want to brag, but your skin's waterproof too, you know.
I mean, human skin is, I guess.
Uh-huh. More or less. I mean, a little seeps in there, but more or less.
Yeah. It depends on the tailor. How good of a quality tailor do you get?
Yikes.
How much lotion has been put on the skin? Okay, I'll stop.
What's the notion on the skin?
Or else
That's
it
when
gets the
guys
hose
got
again.
the hose.
Buffalo Bill's one of my future wild shapes.
God.
Here. No.
I mean,
don't
he's
believe
got
this.
buffalo in his name.
So we'll start heading out the tavern, and
Head
since-
towards where Rhea was supposed to go?
Yes. I believe
Oh,
We
that-
have
This
like
is
a
a small-
general direction, correct?
Yes.
oh, okay, we don't have to look out and just go. I think maybe that direction.
I mean, if anything, we could probably track down her, not apprentices, her, trainees. Yes.
Squires.
If you track down the initiates, you are tracking down Rhea as they went together.
Well, never mind then. Let's go.
Emmy just like looks at Mars from, I guess they're still on Gaius' shoulder, right?
Mhm.
Looks to Mars. Those aren't her cubs?
No, I mean, I believe she does have children, but those I don't think are, well, I mean, pauses to consider. I mean, they would have to be adopted regardless. Well, they wouldn't necessarily have to be adopted because there are magical practices that would be able to enable to. Anyways, let's go.
What? What?
I don't think you even
Sorry.
heard anything about Shala. I
No,
know
we know that she has a wife.
That's it.
She
That's all I
knows
know.
that she has a wife. That's it. So let's
Yeah,
go.
that's it.
I just like the idea Emmy thought those were all her cubs.
I mean, in a sense.
Right? She certainly acts like they are.
Oh boy. Alright, so you guys head out of town towards the many farming fields. Let's see. Let me pull up those notes, because I didn't assume you guys would get there this quickly.
Right.
What? You thought we would just sit around talking more?
What? This group? Nonsense. And you find Rhea. And you don't see the initiates at the moment.
Oh,
But she is sort of ducked behind an upturned wagon that seems to have been left behind. A couple of the wheels are broken off as it lays on its side.
Mars like starts to call for her and then pauses and like stage whispers in her direction. Rhea!
When you say ducked behind, like as in she's using it to protect her from others? Or she's just happened to be leaning over?
As in, she seems like, she's probably hiding from someone. That's what it looks like.
Cool. So when
Is it
when,
us? Is she trying to avoid us?
No, no.
She is
They
on the wrong side.
they are her cubs, and she's trying to avoid them for half an hour of peace and quiet.
Yeah, when that happened, Holly kind of like tried to put her hand up to cover Mars's mouth.
As Mars literally realizes as she's saying, just like, "Ooh."
She.
How far ahead is she from us?
Probably a good, 20, 30 feet off.
Oh, shit. Never mind.
You good, fam?
I was gonna like prestidigitate something at her, but that's only a range of 10 feet.
You're welcome to walk up 20 feet.
Holly's gonna lean down to Emmy and whisper, do you smell anything odd? Is there somebody else out here?
Emmy, who is on Gaius' shoulders, considers how tall Holly is. Yeah, give me a second.
I realized that after I had said that, and I'd actually leaned over, and then I'm like, oh no, wait, he's taller. Oh crap.
Yeah,
So she
which
goes
by
to
the
lean
way,
down, and then
by the way, congratulations, Gaius. You've gotten your first Emmy scarf, because Emmy just doesn't care enough to switch once she's there.
Hell yeah.
Give me a second.
How much? How tall is Holly?
No, I think she didn't realize I was on your shoulders.
yeah, she was like,
He's only 5'8".
Oh, not too far off. I'm
DM,
like 5'9".
Yeah.
That's not bad.
with a 20, do I smell anything unusual? Or people or anything?
You do smell the faint sense of people, as well as the smell of animals that are no doubt probably in this area, and these slightest hints of undeath.
Goody.
Yeah, in your mind, Holly, you would hear, I smell people, animals, the usual. And she tilts her head. Someone urinated nearby, and the undead.
oh. That's a problem. Hey, Holly's tries to get everybody's attention real quietly, and there are undead here?
Well, yes. There are ghouls in the swamp, Holly.
Well, I thought we were further from the swamp. I guess they travel. You're right. Ria's.
Emmy, could you let Rhea know we're coming up so she doesn't try to stab us?
Oh my god. Rhea, in your mind, you hear, hey.
Hey, girl.
I just want to real quick because you guys are just like hanging around over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's busy looking the other way. So she hears the hay in her head and jumps a little bit.
Is there a mental shoulder touch there?
She's like, oh, what the hell?
And Emmy will say, we're coming up behind you.
Don't stab us.
She turns to look at all of you approaching.
Mars, like, kind of waves, like, half crouched down, attempting to be. I suppose we should roll stealth or something, maybe?
I mean, if you want to.
The 8-foot Goliath crouches.
Important question. How long did this journey take? From the time that I wild shaped till now?
Probably about an hour.
Oh, enough time for Emmy to loungily short rest?
Hmm?
Thank you. Also, the DM's giving me a short rest. We're screwed.
It's fine.
Just barely above the perception.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That's a disadvantage.
I love that the Goliath rolled the highest.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see me!
He hides behind his own hand.
Disappears from sight.
Oh, what the fuck?
You know, I noticed that if you just move very, very slowly, people don't tell that you're there.
I've mastered the art of standing so incredibly still.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was going for.
You are all stealthily walking up towards Rhea. Yeah.
Hi, Rhea. Are you okay? Where are your initiates or apprentices or squire? What?
They're initiates with the order. I've sent them off to actually a different town, hopefully to get done what they were actually meant to be doing and not have to deal with this.
Are they not trained enough to be backup?
Not in the slightest, no.
Oh.
Oh, good.
What seems to be the problem? And at this point, she's still like full on stage whispering.
Mm-hmm. The most I gathered from the farmers that were leaving the area was talk about walking scarecrows that came out of the fields at night to feed. Nothing was seen, but they'd heard plenty. Screams in the dark, glimpses of people being chased through fields and out over the moors by things. And when a few had visited a particular farm, one of the previous mornings they found that it was empty. Apparently this has been going on for some time, but the farmers like to believe themselves independent and thought they could deal with it on their own, but seems that it became too much yesterday.
Oh.
Could the scarecrows be ghouls in disguise? Do ghouls even put on disguises? Are they smart enough for that? Or maybe it's just a matter of mistaken identity. I mean, if they're coming out in the dark. Stops herself.
Man, I don't know.
Just cracks a cold one. Just like, I don't fucking know.
Where did you get a beer right now? How did you get it in a can?
Gaius just like hits it with Emmys. Boosh, and both just chug it.
It's the breakfast of champions.
I mean, no, remember the last time you got drunk? Of course you don't, because you were drunk.
Where are we?
It's okay, just drink your beer.
Okay.
I'll tell you where to hit. I'll make sure your sword's pointing in the right direction.
Oh my god.
Cool.
It is worth pointing out, however, that the only individual who is really willing to stay behind and speak to me about matters did seem a bit inebriated at the time. Could easily smell it on his breath, and I worried that whatever he may have drank may have... Jesus Christ, there's a lot going on in the background there. May have dulled his memories of anything else happening.
Well,
Oh, go ahead.
we can figure it out as we go along. Kind of looks like around the edge of the you said it was a cart that she was hiding behind?
Yeah.
Gonna try and do a perceive. Gonna whiff it like usual.
Alright, what are you looking for?
She's just trying to see if like she can see any movement or like any bodies, anything. This is quite a distance though, so
You see the wheat swaying in the breeze. There's some corn.
there's a lot of corn. I don't see anything else.
There are children.
Oh fuck! No, we're gone. Goodbye. I'm done. Not playing that game. Let's go back to the mansion. Fuck that.
You're afraid of children?
Only if they're in cornfields
Oh, good.
and led
Fucking
by
Lord.
a tiny masochist, sadist, asshole. They're led by a tiny asshole in a hat.
Mars, it was one time, and I told you they were a third grade science class. You didn't have to kill them all.
Oh god. Anyways, I suppose we should head in towards the field and see what's going on. Maybe.
Rhea, where were the people you were hiding from by crouching back here?
Honestly, I don't know exactly what's too far out there. I'm here by myself, or at least I was last night, and thought it better not to go too far alone in the dark. I can't see very well in the dark. She sort of waves a hand in front of her.
I told you we should have gone with you.
No, you needed to rest.
Puff's face.
Well, rested now, where do you want us to go? Where should we go? You should join us.
maybe Emmy can lead the way. She'll be able to tell which areas smell strongest of undead.
That
Or
sounds like a great
Scarecrow.
plan. As long as it doesn't include going back to that fucking mansion. Because screw
I mean,
that
we're
place.
going to have to eventually.
Okay. But
Mhm.
later.
Whoever is leading the group.
Emmy with the schnoz who is on Gaius?
Yeah, Emmy can jump off of Gaius and utilize her schnoz. Well, she's not going to be able to do much if she's not on the ground to sniff.
I mean, fair.
So, Squee, you should have control of the Rhea token at the top there.
I just want to point out, Rhea as big as a house, yo. Look at that.
Hey, 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 hey.
She's
Hey now.
thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
Damn, girl.
Damn.
Than a bowl of oatmeal.
Quick, I have to go hide in a tree.
Ross made me do it.
It was amazing and beautiful, and I will forever stand by it.
Anyways, do you need me to roll anything, perception or whatnot?
Not quite yet. Just move up one square at a time. Is your free.
Alright.
Okay. As you approach there, you see a scarecrow. Let me grab my pen for this one instead of having to. Right there.
Okay. I'd like to sniff at it.
Okay.
All of a sudden, I can't find perception. There it is.
Okay, you go up and you sniff at it. It smells like cloth and hay. It's definitely some dog peed here a while ago.
I knew it.
But that's it.
I knew I smelled that. Emmy marks the territory for her. No, Emmy will just nod to the others and say, I don't smell anything unusual. And then, which direction do we want to go? We could go west, east, or south.
Or north.
Or southwest, or southeast.
Southeast.
Guys, which direction do we want to go? Omega west.
I mean, we could circle around the outside.
Around the outside.
Yeah,
Around the
that's
outside.
Rest it is.
West indeed.
Oh. Yeah, that works.
Well, that's west.
Yes.
I thought Rio was facing this way, which would mean... never
Well,
mind.
maps.
That
Luckily,
does-
direction does not
yeah,
rely
and-
upon what
Where,
direction
where's
you're
the
facing.
fucking... Oh, there. The north is... Okay.
Yeah.
Shush. Shush you.
Stop. You see another scarecrow here.
So we're gonna circle the outside. So we just start going up this way.
You're just gonna walk past it.
Can we
You sure? You know what? I'll do another perceive.
I could
Uh,
take you?
Sure. Oh, by the way, I have guidance. Why am I not guidance-ing myself?
Because you're a fool.
Because I am a fool indeed. Give me a second. Why is this not Oh, whatever. I apparently don't have my guidance box Perception.
Actually, I would move you to about there real quick. Okay.
And
There's
is it 20?
20. All right. So as you guys are about 30 feet off from the Scarecrow, you see it begin to struggle hideously against its bonds. And I'm just gonna roll a quick thing.
Why can't they ever struggle valiantly or beautifully? It's always hideously.
Fuck you. It continues struggling. And Emmy, you're able to get a little whiff of undeath.
Emmy will say, and whoever's closest, I'm guessing would still be Gaius, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Undead, move, and she'll start skittering backwards.
Okay. I'll attack it. Right? Yeah. I'll attack it.
Sure.
I create a flaming dagger and throw it at it. Blamzo. 9 versus AC.
That is a miss as it is flailing wildly on its bonds.
Great! So then that misses and sets fire to something near here-ish.
Oh no.
There's some corn catching in the back there.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's not like most of my spells are all fire-based. It's cool.
This is how you renew the nutrients in the soil. You just gotta burn everything. The farmers will appreciate this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, actually, ashen soil makes the next harvest better.
Exactly, yeah. They didn't at all want to get their current harvest.
Mm-hmm. So, initiative, I guess, right?
In the background, Gaius!
What? I don't have a token to roll with, so...
Yeah, I'm grabbing you. Actually... Yeah. Let me select these weirdos. You ready? This is gonna be terrible.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, zip out of the way. There we go.
Alright. Whatever this rolls, okay. 11. That was
Holly,
my
you want
first
to
one.
roll again? Your
Sure.
token?
Yeah. I don't know why I gave it to you, I'm sorry.
There you go.
Gaius invents a new snack, popcorn.
Himself.
So innovative. Oh, yup. Ghoul.
Cool.
No. Ghoul.
No, cool. Yeah.
Right.
We're here for you, sis.
And by here for you, I mean we're ready to come for you at any moment. Please
Absolutely.
be prepared.
Oh, yep. I learned this week.
Oh, boy. All right. JB, you are up first.
Oh god, oh god. They will go ahead and target the undead and start throwing cantrips, because why not?
That's a hit. Okay, for 4 points.
It's gonna be one of them days, eh?
Yeah.
I can hit it, but can I do any damage? No.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Mars.
Is anyone like standing right in front of it?
I believe you're all still standing a good distance away.
Oh. You know what? Let's worry about this fire first. Everyone else can do damage. That's fine. So, guys, please keep that under control, and she will shape water and try to take care of some of that with whatever's in her canteen.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna do, but well, actually, isn't it like is there any like mud or anything nearby around us or anything like that?
Sure, I'll give it to you.
So she will try and do that. So the corn is gonna be a little goopy, a little muddy, but you know that's fine.
It's fine.
Should I
Alright.
get rid of the? I'll get rid of it.
At least for right now.
All right. Anything else, Mars?
Nope. That's it.
Ria is up. Here we go. Moment of truth, Burn.
Yes.
One forward and try and stabby at it.
Hit. Okay. Okay.
Roll damage. We can!
Yes.
Ria's sheet has been fixed.
Fantastic.
It does 11 points of damage. Pierces the poor thing. And that's her turn. 20.
20's gonna run up with his great sword
What am I doing? This isn't battle music.
and attack twice recklessly.
Oh, you're a fucking barbarian. Holy shit. So a 16 and a 24. Do those hit?
Yeah.
19 damage.
Damage. You go up and you just chop this guy in half.
Oh,
The bottom
wow.
Drops to the ground, and his upper half just slumps against his bonds.
Wow.
Excuse you, sir. Get up there. We know you're there, though.
Okay.
Alright. Seems like this school has been dealt with.
But there has to be more. There has to be.
Does there?
I mean, we're still in combat.
I just don't want to change the music all the time.
Okay, that's fair. So, what direction do we want to go? This way? This way? This way? This way. Let's go around. Emmy, take us.
Right. I forgot that I was in control of Ria. Da-da. We epically travel the path.
Dun, dun, dun,
destroying any dirt clods in our path.
Stop. Up ahead, you see two scarecrows.
Emmy would stop and turn to the group, whoever's closest. Perhaps we should hit it first. Better to destroy a scarecrow than to fight a ghoul.
Okay.
But who was the one that bound them here and why?
Emmy will turn to Mars. Will sparing them give us this information?
I'm not sure.
She'll nod. If you think it's wiser to leave them, perhaps we should.
I'm not saying that we should. I'm just saying it doesn't add up.
I think as long as they're still tied to the poles, it seems almost like they're bait.
It's possible that they weren't ghouls when they were put there.
Ooh.
I bet that transformation was painful.
Yeah, I'll fucking bet.
Oof.
That does
Can
not
ghouls-
sound like something that you would like happening to you.
Can you, like, reason with a ghoul? Can you talk to them? They have that kind of higher level of thinking capacity?
JB, who read the book, you would know they most certainly do fucking not.
Yeah, they'll shake their head. They are no longer what they were. They have lost all capability to comprehend speech.
I was afraid of that. Can maybe would it be helpful if we examined one up close? Perhaps we could identify something about the rope they were used to be tied with, or maybe their clothing could identify who they were previously.
I don't know that we have time for that right now. I mean, I suppose we can at least investigate them, but...
And can ghouls be redeemed, or are they just dead and forever doomed to roam the earth as, well, a husk of themselves?
There is no redemption for them, Holly. They're undead. It's not a matter of...
I mean, not all undead are mindless zombies.
Hashtag not all undead.
It was not their fault what happened to them, but that does not make it reversible, unless by a very powerful cleric.
Which we don't really have.
That is
Growing up-
true, right? If you were to like try and kill an undead and use true resurrection on it, you could feasibly bring that person back.
Never
As long as
actually-
their soul has not been taken by a demon or something else, then yes, it would work.
Oh, okay.
But that
Ah,
is
so I
the
was right.
only, yeah, and that is pretty much your only option.
Or a wish spell.
Yep, that is also an option that I never remember.
Ninth level, ninth level spells. Those are your options.
I mean, I remember one time back on the farm growing up, there was this dog that got this disease that made him mad and crazy. And
Mad dog.
fortunately, there wasn't anything we could do for him. We couldn't cure him, we just had to put him down before he hurt someone else. Seems kind of what these zombies are too. The ghouls, sorry, these ghouls are. Mindless
Rabid things.
machines of destruction, yeah. I think it would be safer for the townsfolk, at least, if we dispatch of them.
Yeah.
I want to say something snarky, but I can't get it to work in character.
Holly starts pulling out her and loading her light crossbow, wanting to shoot at these from a distance. From a distance. Sorry.
As you guys had gotten close enough to see this first one,
Oh.
come on now. Come on now.
Wow. Just pulling out my crossbow makes them fall over dead? That's amazing.
Amazing.
Oh, they weren't popping up for me. So I kept where the fuck are they?
Like, you just see dead ghouls falling all around Holly.
Shit.
It's Holly. She's got a crossbow. Lay dead.
No, but this guy here pops free of his restraints and begins running towards you guys.
Shit.
And Emmy leading the pack. Make a lovely snack.
But Emmy's small and has no money.
You can imagine the kind of stress that she's under.
Yeah, it's definitely a hit.
Take 5 slash and Ghoul wants a snacky.
Okay.
Bite.
Is it just me, or is Emmy not on the turn order?
Why is Emmy not on the turn order? I rolled for her.
Come on.
let me-
Oh, did you click on your token? when you rolled?
I mean, that seems like a super noobish mistake to make. Then absolutely. I actually can't click on my token.
No?
Technically, the tokens weren't there when you rolled.
No, they were here, weren't they?
No.
Nope.
When you rolled,
Just
it was before our
Rhea's.
tokens were out.
Gotcha. Well, in either case, I can't.
That's how Rhea got my initiative, because that was the only token, and I was like,
Be
well,
able to now.
Yes, I can now. So let me just
Do that.
reinitiate.
And then you're gonna have to switch it to 7, which was your initial roll.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Already done. Nice.
He's having a little Emmy snack. Holly, you're up.
I have my crossbow ready to shoot. I do a really bad job.
You shoot right past him.
And
corn
I
catches fire.
reload.
The corn catches fire.
God
Amazing.
damn it.
As I step up / pull JB behind me.
Okay.
So, we're really big and the squares are really small, so I can't really
Yeah.
do that.
I know where you're oriented. So there's not a lot of space on this map.
Sorry. So that's and then I reload for the next shot.
Alright. Gaius.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to snap my fingers, and my greatsword will appear in my right hand. He will charge forward and attack at this man thing. Because we're concerned with setting shit on fire, I'm gonna use Booming Blade. So, let's hit it. 21 versus AC.
Yeah.
Alright. That's going to be 8 slashing, 5 thunder.
I know numbers. There we go. Cool. Anything else?
Nope. Just keep in mind that if he moves at all, he'll be subject to more damage.
Emmy. You have a friend.
Uh-huh. No, DM. They have a friend.
You got a friend in me!
No, if one of you has a friend, typically the other also has a friend. Unless you're an asshole, in which case.
As it takes a bite out of Emmy, Emmy growls at it, turns into a dire wolf, and takes a bite back.
Right.
Am I, because I know we're not quite on the map per se, am I next to any of, I should be next to my party, right?
Yeah.
So, pack tactics.
Mhm.
Sweet. 21 to hit.
Oh yes, you're Uchpa.
I'm sorry, what? 8 piercing, and it has to make a strength saving throw.
Your HPs?
Your HPs?
Oh,
Pointy
yes.
hits? Yeah.
I was not sure what you were saying. I rolled poorly.
So, I can do math. Hold on. There we go. And a strength save. 13.
That's exactly what it needed. Bastard.
Barely keeps its ground.
Jerk.
Looks like it's hanging on by a thread, though. You really hurt it. Alright. JB.
JV is having some trouble with their sheet. Give them just a second.
Also, weird thing, DM, Emmy doesn't have her 3 circles, and I can't edit the one I do have. I only have green, and I can't edit it.
God,
There
you're
we
so...
go. Okay.
I'm so needy. I know.
So they're going to trust somebody else to take care of the one that's very injured. They're going to... There's 2 of them, right?
You should have it now. Yes.
Thank you.
They'll attack the one that looks less injured.
Okay.
15?
Mhm.
And hey, the thing I keep forgetting about Chill Fucking Touch is that if you hit an undead, it has disadvantage on attack rolls till the start of my next turn. I keep forgetting about this.
Keep track of your spells.
Sorry.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off.
Laura's better than...
Yeah, man, it's not like you forgot that you were an elf and fell asleep.
That was retconned. Dolma don't got that no more. Shut up. It's fine.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't worry about it. Anyway. Mars.
Mars. So, this, like, all of this is, like, very, like, how far back am I actually, like, back here? Like, relative to...
You guys are
I'm...
all here. I just
They're all
gave
right
you
there.
so you can...
Okay. So Mars is going to run up enough to grab this guy and use lightning lure on him. So that's a strength saving throw, please.
6.
He takes this and whatever else the booming blade does to him, because fuck that guy.
Okay. Four.
So
Okay,
that's
Fucking
13
4.
altogether.
It was 2d8, and I rolled a 4.
He's fine.
All right. So, Mars launches out her lightning lure and yanks this ghoul and sort of just snaps it at the midway.
How far away is this guy?
This guy would have only been it's probably like 30 to 40. It's like 35.
Yeah, that's fine. So she's going to run up as close to it as possible. So, like, I guess 5 feet away.
Okay. So you are 5 feet. Noted. Get rid of this guy. Rhea will get about 5 feet away.
We're crying.
Crying in 30-foot movement.
Ah. I noticed something. Booming blade is only when it willingly moves 5 feet or more.
What?
So
Bullshit.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna, but it's only so yanking doesn't work unless, as a DM, I mean, Rhea, if you're, I mean, Kadia, if you're fine with it, some DMs just say if they move at all, but it's if they choose to move.
yeah.
I mean, didn't even need 13 points to take it down, so he had one
makes
point
sense.
left.
One example or one exception to this, of course, is with like dissonant chords, because in that case they are willingly, even if unwillingly, moving. It's counterintuitive, but it works.
Eh.
But it was a nice combo.
It's fine. Just
You
a
failures.
dream.
Right anyway, I'll give it to you.
It's a nice combo. You failures.
Stop, he's already dead! 27.
Is there just this one left?
Just that one right there.
The 27 will run up and attack twice recklessly.
What?
What?
Hey. They both hit with damage. Oh yeah, 19. That's nice.
Damn.
Oh, but
You once again 20 just run up and slice one of these guys off at halfway as they couldn't even get off of his bonds yet, and you just absolutely kill him.
oh no, well now I feel a little bit bad.
It's fine. He was gonna hurt you anyways.
Oh,
He probably knows a disease.
oh well, then he's good that he's dead then.
Right. That's all you guys see here.
That's it. We can just frolic through the meadow, right?
Absolutely.
So we keep moving.
If you guys say, frolic it is.
No.
Oh, did we want to like examine them, see if they actually have anything on them?
No.
Real quick.
Sure. Carefully. Well.
Do
Before
the
the others
undead
go up.
have undead money?
Mars
It
does
does-
not know.
Like it, no.
They're poor like us.
Sucks
Speak
to
for
suck.
yourself.
If you didn't want to be poor, just fucking don't be poor.
God.
Not that hard. Stop eating avocado toast.
Going to Starbucks every day. God.
Yeah.
So
they
anyway.
seem to have anything interesting. Nothing noteworthy about him.
Then I shall frolic on.
Whee! Whee. Stop.
I stop.
Stop.
I stop.
There's a thing.
Do you want to go back a square?
Doesn't matter. There's a thing right there.
20. There's a thing right there. For random
What does it
reason.
smell like?
Yeah, DM, it's a scary crow, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a scary crow. Oh, I'm still a dire wolf.
Mm-hmm.
But luckily perception uses advantage for dire wolves. Hang on, let me check. Let me be
Yes.
fair about this. Yes, keen hearing and smells.
Yes.
Just like Emma.
Damn.
2010.
23rd?
30.
2010. So, with a 2010, this thing smells very dead, not dead.
Emmy will loudly, mentally say, that one is an undead as well.
Who do you say it to?
Eeny, miny, miny. Who's in front?
You.
Who's behind me? Shut up.
Melee fighters.
You're not wrong. Yeah, then I guess Gaius, that one is undead as well.
That one's undead as well.
Is that the wolf's voice?
You know what? You know what? Oh, I forgot I was in Wolf's voice. Hang on. I gotta go look at my notes. Are you shitting me? I've never been the dire wolf. Alright, Gaius, in your mind. Hello, lad. That one there's an undead.
Oh
my
my
God.
god.
Why are you trying to talk like 20?
Oh no, this is how I sound. Literally written in my notes, British chap.
Uh-huh.
I completely forgot I must have written that like over a year ago.
Well, guys,
I can confirm that that's
undead.
what it says.
Mhm.
Mars is kind of right at it.
Hold on. As the ghoul is gonna go. I was gonna make a strength check. And pop off of his bonds. Gonna run up towards the group.
Is he making secret strength checks?
He did. He rolled an
Oh.
18. I rolled that when you guys were first walking up to him. Because he does it before you get there.
Ah.
And so, when he approaches the group, he's going to go ahead and, well, now he's going to go after the wolf. Take a bite at the wolf.
I'm sorry, James. I've started a monster.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine.
I was already copying James, so, you know, you're not special.
By the way, I don't appreciate James. You trying to sound like a British guy.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
James, use your actual accent, alright?
Yeah.
Water,
Jesus.
elevator.
Get the fuck out of here.
Herb.
Herb.
Aluminum.
Oh, no.
Oh my god. Yeah, the coolness.
Yay!
Oh, yeah.
Holly is going to look at the ghoul, and she is just like, oh god, and suddenly holds her nose, and she's like, Oh my god, you look like the armpit of an unshaven bog hag and you smell even worse! She does with
Damn!
mockery.
That's a wisdom save, right?
Fuck.
Yep. So it's, yep, wisdom save. Oh!
Aw, he don't give a shit!
Flips you off.
Fuck you. Okay.
Damn.
Is that it?
Yep. It's one
Right.
of those, yep.
Guys.
I mean, I'm just gonna run up, do the same thing. Booming Blade, let's go. Kablamzo. 11 versus AC.
That's a mish.
Alright, that's my turn. Woo!
Alright. Emmy. Go ahead, Clove.
Yeah, Emmy, shall I go bite it then? Alright. Just charges forward.
Why are you asking me? Go on!
Will recklessly attack because there's no one next to it at the moment.
Well, Gaius is.
Oh, are you? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Not reckless. It's normal. 15?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. 9 piercing and has to roll strength saving throw.
9 piercing. And a strength save. Cool. That's a 3.
It's prone!
Fucking horse, end it! We dragged it down.
As the ghoul falls prone. Alright.
That will
Anything
be
else?
my turn. No, that's it.
JB.
Hey everybody, it's cantrip time.
Welcome to the
Range
club.
is at disadvantage.
Yeah, range is at disadvantage because it's prone now. It's lame, I know.
Hey!
Hey!
B.
15 still hit? Yes, I assume?
Yes, 15 still hits.
10 necrotic and
Nice!
disadvantage on attack rolls till
Well
the
done.
start of my next turn, I think.
Whew. Okay. A little bit of it darkens up and falls off. He's not looking good. Mars.
Mars runs up and's gonna go around to the back of it, flank it with Gaius. Yeah, we got it. I'm gonna fuck it up. Go boop. Fucking boop. Yeah, there we go.
2 hits.
8.
8. Okay. You slash at it. And it
Yeah. Body count.
body count. You don't have a high enough one.
I know. I still have to catch up with Nessa.
It's okay. I'm keeping track of it for you. Just Alright. Seems like this one is down. You guys are free to move on.
Looks over at Gaius. Maybe you and I should, work together. Move as a team or something.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Covered in viscera. Kind of flaps them off a little bit.
Sure thing, niece.
Mars is fine.
Oh!
Keeps walking.
Okay,
Not even fail.
that's cool.
Did she actually sniff as she walked away? I heard her sniff.
Me? No.
Holding back tears. She never knew her.
I mean,
I was thinking more of the dismissive kind, but yes, that's sad too. Shall I keep moving forward, DM?
You're free to. Stop.
I stop.
You have a friend.
I'm a sniff friend.
Who had the time and the strength
You sniff
to
it.
just
Mm-hmm.
It smells like deteriorating materials. And dried hay.
And that same dog marking the territory.
That bitch.
They'll turn their head to Gaius. Not one of the bad ones.
Okay. Not this one, guys. We.
thumbs up, still washing off her hands.
Guys does not return the thumbs up.
Oh. You keep going.
Sorry, they were sniffing something.
Stop.
Well, I see your boop, and I raise you a bop. 25.
I see your bop.
24. Can't cast guidance in animal form.
I see your lesser bop.
Still a bop, though.
Fucking love bops.
And I raise you a fireball. Wait, what?
shit.
Roll a dex save.
His school has a tiny goblin on his shoulder. The tiny goblin knows fireball.
Everyone needs a friend.
Everybody needs a
Mhm.
friend.
You sniff this one, and this one smells not dead, but slightly alive.
Not undead?
Undead.
No, it does smell undead? No. Okay. We'll turn to Gaius. A bit of an odd one on this one. This chap here might actually still be alive.
This one might still be alive. Let's check.
Oh shit!
Runs up.
Holly runs up and trying to heal them.
I was having a blast when you guys were coming up with the shoot first, ask questions later idea. Alright. So what are we doing?
Are we
Holly's
in-
trying to. Mars would like to investigate first, just to see what's going on. If they're like literally about to change, or would that be an Arcana?
Mm-hmm. That would be a medicine, because it is a sickness.
Fuck.
Can I help you with that?
You should do that on your own, because I have a +1 to medicine. She's still gonna try, but like.
Ooh.
Eh.
Okay. Yeah, you're pretty sure that this guy is sick? As he is, you look him over, he is bound, gagged, and seems to have been dressed up, almost seem like a regular scarecrow. Like there are bits of straw poking out of his clothing in different spots. And he did have a sack over his head. He looks really rough, though. He's probably very sick.
Freya?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know if a restoration or something like that would work. I don't have any healing. Well, I do have healing, but I don't think it's going to resolve this.
Holly's going to try and use her healing kit while standing in front of him.
Okay.
If there's anything I can find to stick a band-aid on, that is.
You could stick a band-aid anywhere. I mean, I'm not going to stop you.
Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to fix the plague bit. Mars is going to. Ooh, nice. Mars kind of like puts a hand on like the side of his face. Can you hear me?
He weakly looks up to you and gingerly struggles against the bonds.
It's okay. We're going to get you down. Can you tell me your name? Oh, right. Like, start pulling, pulls like the ropes and stuff off, tries to free him up as much as possible. What is your name?
Oren. Goffman.
Who did this to you?
I don't, It was a very dark, it hurt. And as he sort of turns his head in acknowledgement of the pain, you can see right at his shoulder blade is a large bite wound. Please, let me down. I just want to get back to my family.
Oh, looks over at Holly and Rhea, just like, is there anything that you can do, Rhea?
I'm looking at Rhea's prepared spells. Ah, okay. Rhea looks him over and nods as she approaches. Just hold still. And she puts one hand up to his chest and the other over the bite wound. And you see for a moment this pinkish light begin to glow. And then it fades, and when she removes her hand, the wound seems to not be nearly as infected as it was.
Okay.
As Rhea has used one of 2 second-level spells.
You know, she can also just use 5 lay on hands.
Yeah. That's
With
less
that-
healing, guys.
Hmm.
She's the fucking healer.
Emmy's got spells.
You're a dire wolf right now.
Yeah, that was the thing, is that I have lesser restoration, but I'd have to drop the direwolf, so I was going to see if Rhea could first.
I guess Mars will help Holly untie this poor man.
Can you walk? Well, you probably shouldn't walk on your own. Well, I mean, you should be able to walk on your own, or at least I would hope you would, but you probably shouldn't be wandering around on your own, but also going with us would be dangerous.
Looks over at Rhea.
Things first, Mars. You untie him, and he immediately collapses
Oh,
into your arms.
okay.
As this gentleman is down into a 2 dex and 2 con.
Oh,
Probably pretty close to turning.
Oh boy. Right. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. She like gingerly like pulls his arm over her shoulder and like lifts him up. How light is this man right now? Is he just like a skeleton at this point?
It's probably to a point where you could lift him. Although it's close to lifting someone who's unconscious. How stiffer bodies, so a little heavier.
Okay. With a 13 strength, would she be able to give him a piggyback?
Math for it. I think it's 13 times 15, right? So 195. Sure.
Okay. So she's going to very gingerly hoist him up onto her back, and she'll link her arms under his legs, and her tail will wrap around his torso and then around hers to try and like secure him there. It's fine. You all can do plenty of damage without me, right?
I mean, if you really want, I can carry him, and it won't even be a problem.
Oh no, it's fine. You focus on swinging your axe or greatsword.
It's
I don't know weapon. It's fine. Anyways, let's keep going. And what was his name?
Is Horin.
20. He's been here for 2 sessions now. Jeez.
Wow.
Thank you. Guffman. That sounds suspiciously like MacGuffin.
What? You think this guy's gonna be useful in some way?
Certainly not.
No.
Okay. So yeah. Lead the way, I guess.
Alright. So, as you guys free this man from his bonds, it is getting close to a recommended time. So we're gonna call it here before you guys get into any more shenanigans.
Oh yeah?
Boo.
Shut up. So yeah, we're gonna end that here.
Okay.
He's not shooting first, killing this poor man.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Might
Awesome.
have been bad. I don't know who would suggest such a thing.
It would have been fine. You just would have heard him screaming in agony as he died immediately.
Ghoul is trying to trick us. Keep firing.
He's turning! He's turning! Oh, no, he's just dying. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He's turning to a corpse, that's for sure.
Yup.
All right. Thank you for joining us, everyone. We will see you next time.
Thanks, everyone.
Take care.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye.
boy.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.